Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome to the Rainbow Squad. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make a 2-person GFX video without using Blender 2.79. But before I start, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit this notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. I upload every Tuesdays and Thursdays, but in July I will be uploading every Wednesday and Saturday due to a new gymnastics schedule. Anyways, enough talking, let's just get right into this video. So the first thing you want to do is open ROBLOX Studio, of course, but once you open that, you're going to open a classic base plate. Not base plate, classic base plate. So we're just going to press on that, and we're just going to wait for it to load. So once it's done loading, what you want to first do is go to, if you don't have these open, what you want to do is go to View, and you're going to press Properties and Explorer, so open that, and then go to Home again and press Toolbox. Then you have everything open. Next up, what you want to do is you want to go to this like shopping cart thing and go to Plugins. Now you want to download Moon Animator. For me it was right up here, but if you do not see it up here or do not scroll down and find it, just just look up Moon Animator and you should find it. Now once you find it is press it and then press down here. It should be like buy or something like that, purchase I think. It is free, so don't worry, so just download or put this plugin in. So now what you want to do is go to Plugins and press Character Inserter. So you can use any character you want. I use my regular profile ROBLOX character, whatever you want to call it, but some people use their alt account or another person's account once they have permission from that person. But yeah, so I'm just going to use mine, the Best Girl Swag, and then I'm going to press R15. Make sure you do not press R6 or R15, old or R15, just press R15. Then press Insert and wait for it to insert. So once it's inserted, now take another person's. I'm going to be using my friend Bianca's, and so I'm just going to do the same thing, press R15 and insert. There we go. So now we have both of our ROBLOX characters, and so now what we want to do is find a model for our GFX. And yeah, so basically you don't even have to look up like people. All you want to do is, if you want an aesthetic thing, upload or type aesthetic models, and oh, this is plugins. So go to models and then look up aesthetic models. So now you can go through and look at all the aesthetic models there are, and if it says to give credit, please make sure to give credit, like in my description for my intro. It's from Quali, I think is how you pronounce it. So I always give credit, but if it does not say to give credit, then you do not have to do so. So I'm just going to look through these and get one that I think would be good with us too. So I think I'm going to use this model from, I'm honestly not quite sure who this one is from, but it did not say so to give credit, so I don't think it really matters. So if it is not already to the floor, as you can see, like this one is not, actually it doesn't really matter if you put it down because you'll just see it later in the video, but I'm just going to go ahead and move this down. Okay, so once I have put it down, what you want to do is find a pretty sky. So you can just look up skies in your search bar on models, and then you can find a pretty sky. I like this sky a lot, so I think I'm just going to be using this sky, but I definitely recommend that one that matches your model. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, but yeah. So basically what you want to do now is go ahead and find base plate and right click it and then press delete there. So now once this is deleted, it's just a floating sky of the pretty sky you inserted. So now what you want to do is you're just going to move your people over to your model. Okay, so once your people are in your model that you chose, what you want to do is now go to home and press rotate. Now you're just going to rotate it the way that you want your Roblox character to be sitting or standing or posing like. So I want both of these characters on the couch, waving at the so-called camera and smiling. So we're just going to rotate both of these characters like the way I want it. So I'm just going to adjust it to the couch and I will be right back. Also, if you want to get your characters to move nicely like this, go to model and press, for this it will be one studs, and then just move that one to a 0, and then for rotate, to make it a smoother rotation, put 0.01. Also, I don't think I said this, but if you want to move your character, press move, and to rotate your character, press rotate. Okay, so once you have your character situated how you want, I usually, if you want any accessories, you can just look it up in here. So if you want a lollipop, look up lollipop, and you can have a lollipop. So what I want is a dog. Oops. I want a dog, so I'm going to find a dog. So all you want to do is look up dog. Actually, I'm going to use a dog and a cat for each person, so I'm just going to take an Adopt Me dog, and I'm just going to position it how I want it. So I think I want the dog to be on my profile. Actually, I'm going to put a B for her because her YouTube channel name is Bubble Bianca after bees, so, and the theme of her channel is like a bee, so I'm going to do a B. So all you have to do if you want a B is just look up a B. Ooh, I know how to spell, guys. B. So I'm just going to use the Adopt Me B, because that, in my personal opinion, is the cutest. So now, again, you're just going to put the B where you want it. So I'm just going to put it around the character that I want it, because I'm going to adjust these characters, so it isn't really going to matter where I put it for now until it's fully, the GFX is fully done. So I'm just going to place it somewhere, and yeah. So before we get started with the full-on GFX, if you want a different face, go to a character. I'm going to go to my character, go down to head, then press this little area next to it, and then go down to face. Now it's going to have an orange box around it, and what you want to do is go to texture, and you're just going to delete that. So now what you want to do is go to ROBLOX, and you're going to go to avatar shop. Then you're going to look up the face you want, so I want the super happy face. So now I'm just going to go down to super happy face, and I'm going to copy. What you want to do to copy is right click and press copy, or you can do Control C. So now I'm just going to close out of that, and I'm going to go back to my GFX. Now I have no face on, so that's always nice. And I'm going to go to my texture, and I'm going to just press Control V or right click and press paste. Now all you want to do is press enter. And now you have the super happy face. I'm going to do the same thing for Bumble Bianca, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we now both have the super happy face. And so now we're just going to go ahead and get started with the actual GFX. So what you want to do is go to plugins on the top, and what you're going to do is press Moon Animator. And so now you're just going to press File, and then press New Animation. Now you can name this whatever you want. I'm just going to name it duo with B. Okay, so now you can press the plus sign and then select one of the people that you chose to be in this GFX. So I'm going to first select my character, and I'm just going to press a check just put a check next to rig if it isn't already there, and then press OK. So now what if this is too big for you and you can't see like your character, all you want to do is go to the very top and just go down. And then if it's too wide, then just do the same thing but on the side. So I just do like that. So now since I'm going to be working on my character, I'm just going to zoom into her character first. Also, I don't think I said this before, but if you want to delete anything from a character, like my double rainbow, you can just go ahead and right click, I think, and delete it. Oh no, did it go away? Oopsies. There, I want it back. But yeah, you can delete any accessories, but I like all my accessories. But if you don't like any accessories that you have on, you can just delete them. Okay, so now we're just going to actually get on with the GFX after all of that. So what you're going to do is, basically there should be all of your character's body parts over here. And once you press on one of them, so I'm going to press the top one, lower torso, I'm just going to zoom in. And these are rotators, so you can rotate your body. So this is a side rotator. This is like, the blue one is like an up side rotator, and this is up and down, like vertically. So I'm just going to rotate this just a little bit to even it up with the cushion of the couch. So I'm just going to, I like it like that. And so there should be a blue diamond right here. So this is something that took me a while to learn, which I'm just going to say in this tutorial so it's not hard for you to do this. So literally, if you want to delete a move that you did, just press on your keyboard Control C. So you see it's going back. And then I accidentally exited out of that. But yeah, so that's literally all you do to undo unwanted things. I'm just going to do the same thing. Okay, so now you're just going to press upper torso and just do the exact same thing. So I'm going to rotate this just a little bit. I'm going to rotate it a little bit to the side. And there we go. I'm just going to put it a little bit up. And then just slightly to the side. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the right or up arm and do the exact same thing. This hand I want to be waving. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to raise the arm all the way up. And I'm just going to adjust it to make sure it's not detached from my body. Which is already going through my hood, so that's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and put it out. And so this is I'm just going to go down to the right lower arm, and I'm going to just make the waving motion look more realistic. Also, you can press Y and R. So if you like these arrows more, which I personally do not like them, you can press R. So if you like these, just press R on your keyboard. And for the little circle button things, the colorful ones, all you're going to do is just press Y. Ooh, oh wait, no, you're just going to press R again. So press R to go to each one. So R for this, R for this. Then you can press Y to make it a diagonal shape, which I'm just going to go ahead and press R again. So now I'm just going to go to right hand. I'm just going to adjust this one just slightly. There we go. Now I'm going to go to head, and I think I want it a little bit like right here. I want it to the side a little bit. It's cute. So, oh, by the way, this is your starting position. So whatever you want your starting position to be, this is going to be the starting So I'm just going to do the same concept that I've been doing with all the other things. I'm just going to go to press head, and then I'm going to move my head, which I just did. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to go to left upper arm and then move my bit. So for my left arm, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I think I just want to put it like up a little bit so it's not going through the couch. Let me see what that looks like. Okay, that looks kind of weird. So I'm just going to adjust this a little bit more. And I'm just going to put it like this. Since we will be moving Bianca's arm, it should be fine. So now I'm going to go to left lower arm. I'm just going to move to a more realistic position. And so on and so forth until you reach the bottom. You're just going to do the exact same thing. You're just going to press on what you want to do and move it around. So this is going to be how to sit. So if you want to sit on something, what you want to do is put the leg up to horizontal. Oh. So apparently my leg went diagonal, so I'm just going to fix that by pushing it over a little bit. So now what you want to do is put it at horizontal, or at least above the cushion you're sitting on or seat you're sitting on. So this is about above it, even though my person's in it. So if your person's inside the couch or sofa or whatever you're sitting on, go ahead and go to home and then move and then press on the character and then just move it so it's not going inside of the couch. So I'm just going to adjust this so it looks good. Okay, so I think that's literally everything. So now I'm just going to go back to my right upper leg, and I'm just going to adjust it to a horizontal now. So there, that looks much better. So now what we want to do is just go to lower leg, and then all you're going to do is just press the right one and just put it down so it looks like your realistic sitting position. So for some reason this keeps twisting, so I'm just going to twist it back. And so this looks like a sitting position. And I'm just going to do the exact same thing for the other leg. And I'm just going to point this toe. Since I'm a gymnast, I have like reflexes to point my toe, so that's just more realistic in my opinion for me. I'm literally not even doing that. It's okay. I don't know why this keeps going to the side, but it does, so. Now I'm just going to do the exact same thing for the other leg. I'm just going to take this red. Oh, I'll keep doing the side because I didn't have it at the right angle. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing for this leg. So since I do have ADHD, I do fidget quite a bit. I know that's not every symptom for every ADHD case, but I am one of those fidgeters with ADHD. So I'm going to show my fidgetiness. I don't know if that's a word, but now it is. So I'm just going to make it look like my legs are like moving a lot. So I'm just like kicking them. There we go. I'm just gonna slightly put it like that. So left foot, and then okay. So I need to move that over more. Then I'm just gonna put the toe. So now we're going to get Bianca in her first position, I guess. So what you want to do now is go ahead and go to File and press Save. Just in case anything goes wrong, you can reopen this after your hard work. What you want to do is just press plus and then go to the other person's character. Bianca the Bumblebee. That is who I'm going to be selecting. Just select her and press OK. So now it says Bianca the Bumblebee. If you go all the way down it's then going to say the best girl swag, and this is going to be mine. So then you can go ahead and do them at the same time, but I'm just going to be doing the exact same thing I did with my other character, and so I'll just speed up this or cut it out depending on how long this video is. Okay, so once I am done with the full-on sitting position and how I wanted it, actually, hold on, I'm gonna fix this leg because it looks like it's like kind of crossing over on each other, so give me 1 second. Okay, so that's better. So once I am done with both of the starting positions, also I decided to not make Bianca waving or putting this down, because since this arm was here, it was in the way of this arm, so I just put that arm up. But so when you are done with both of your starting positions with the two people, you are just going to you're going to want to put your you're going to press this orange line thing, and you're just going to scoot it up to about, I'd say about like 60 seconds. You want to put it pretty far, just because it doesn't make it look like you're moving super fast at an unrealistic pace. So I'm just going to put it around 60. You can put it shorter or longer depending on how fast you want your GFX to be. I do not want mine to be at an unrealistic pace, but it's just my preference. You do not have to follow what I want. So now what you want to do is you're just going to do the exact same thing, but you're going to move. So if you want your, like, let's say you want your arm to move. Since this is the arm that's waving, I want to make it look like it's waving, of course. So I'm just going to wave it a little bit, and then just go to the beginning and just make it look, and just make sure that's how you want it. So that's how I want it. And yeah, that's literally all you're gonna do. Is you're just gonna do the exact same thing as you did for what you did in the beginning, just later on, I guess, or just doing it again to make it look like you're actually moving. So I'm just gonna do this with both characters, and I'll be right back. Okay, so once you're done with your GFX, which I will show you guys right now, so it's basically us just moving our legs a little bit. I'm laughing, and she and we're both waving. So after that, now if you want to make it look more realistic, all you want to do is go to camera, and then just press camera, and then go down to field of view, and then put it below 70. So I'm gonna just put it at like 60. I usually put it at 60, so that just makes it look a little bit more realistic. So once you have done that, if you want to, that's optional, you don't have to. I just personally like doing that. All you want to do is, if you have pets, move them to where you want it. So I want this dog on my lap, and I want this bee on like this little arm of the couch. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Also, if you want to make your person or anything that you can move smaller, all you have to, or bigger, all you have to do is go to scale, and then just move it around like so. So I'm going to shrink this bee just a little bit, and then I'm just going to keep moving it. Okay, so I found a good place for both of the pets, so I'm done with that. So now what you want to do is film like the GFX so that you can put it on your desktop. So first, before we do that, we're just going to go ahead and make the angles that we want for it. And so what you want to do is just go and press camera right here, and then press add camera. Don't press any of these, press add camera. And so now on the very tippy top above the first person is you are going to press C frame, not field of view, C frame. So now once it's highlighted, what you want to do is find your beginning like angle that you want. So I think I want it about here. So you're just going to press plus or equal sign on your keyboard. So yeah, so now you're just going to space it out a little bit, and then you might zoom in somewhere else. So I'm going to just zoom in just a little bit to the girls. So we're just going to watch that, make sure it looks good. So I'm just going to keep moving this just a little bit. Okay, I like how that looks. So now you are going to record it. So you can use any screen recorder app or things that you know how to screen record, whatever you want. So I'm pretty sure Roblox Studio has a screen recorder somewhere. Yes, so right here, screen record, honestly, or record, video record. I honestly have no clue how to work it. I know, like, you just press it and make it film, but I don't know how you save it or anything like that. So if you do, that's great, but I honestly have no idea. I have to do more research on that or play around with it. But what I do is I use FreeCam 8, which is what I use to film my YouTube videos. So I will have to stop recording to film that, but I will come right back. So basically, when you're finished recording, screen recording, or taking a picture, if you just did a picture GFX, which you would just basically how to make a picture GFX is you would do the exact same thing. It's just you wouldn't you would just make a starting position basically. So you would just have this as your GFX picture. You wouldn't make like a whole video. And you would just take a snip picture or something like that, whatever you want to do to take a screenshot. So that's literally how you make a picture or a video. Super easy, just like that. And yeah, that's basically how you make it. If you want to make this an intro, basically what you want to do is at the end of this, whatever you're zoomed into to put your subscribe and stuff, literally just hold this for longer, like while you're screen recording, just make this long, like film this for longer, for like 20 seconds, I guess. So you have enough time to put your subscribe button, your notification bell, your like button. If you put your social media in intro, you can do that too. So you give enough time for all of that. But yeah, that's basically just how you make a GFX intro. It's super simple, super easy, and very good for beginners. If you're starting out a YouTube channel and you want to make a simple GFX and cute GFX intro, this is how I made all of my other intros. I have made so many intros for my friends. If you want to go see all of them, you can just go to my Instagram. It will be somewhere on the screen. And you can just go look at all of them. And also, if you want to make your own personal GFX, just DM me on Instagram, and you don't have to pay at all. It's completely free. All you have to do is just give me credit in your description box when you are uploading your video. Please do not claim credit for that, because I did put a lot of hard work into this. Off screen, this probably took me about an hour and a half at most. At first, my first GFX intro that I made took me 4 hours. So at first, when you start learning GFX, they are really, really hard. So if you need to rewatch this video or go watch a different GFX video, please do so, because this does take a lot of time in learning. My friend, she actually gave up on doing this because she just got super frustrated, which I can understand, but please just keep trying if you really, really want to make a GFX intro all in by yourself. Yeah, like I said, just go to my Instagram and DM me if you're having a really hard time and just want me to make you a GFX intro for you. All you have to do is answer a few questions that I will ask you. Just give me your Roblox username, and that's about it. And I want to ask you a few more questions about like what things you want and what things you want. But yeah, that's basically all you have to do for the GFX intro. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope this helped you to make your own GFX picture or intro, whatever you're trying to do. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great day, and I hope this helped you a lot. So if it did, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. That would help me so much. It will help me gain popularity so that more people can learn how to make GFX intros. Also, I will be putting the link down below on how to make the tutorial I watched to make just a one-person intro. It's basically kind of like this, just you don't add another person. So this does go all out to her. This is what made me even know how to make a GFX intro. But yeah, I love you, all my beautiful rainbows and colorful rainbows, whatever you want to be called. Haha. I love you, my colorful rainbows. Bye! And just a disclaimer, it won't be perfect on the first try. You will mess up and it won't be great. You will make mistakes. I certainly did, but please do not get unmotivated, and I would just like to throw that in there. After the first like 3 GFXs, it should be easier. I hope it is, and yeah, I just want to throw that in there.